So today I'm going to try and get some more action, and I am a little bit fascinated with how many people are coming into Head GP from HiSec who don't really know what they're getting into. I'd like to take advantage of that, you know. So I've got one of my characters here. This guy is PvP character. We're gonna put together some stuff for him, and going to see about, well, a couple of things. One is I'm going to get him organized, and so we're going to get some containers in here, and then I'm also going to get him more ships in here, and there's a couple of ships that I think that would be really good in here. One of them being a bubbler, and now this guy has never flown a bubbler before, so let me just start by seeing whether or not there's any Eris fits. And so let's see here. I don't have any Eris fits. Okay. So, and at the recommendation of someone who was watching yesterday, I'm going to shy away from the fits that are alliance fits, and we'll just look stuff up another way if I need ideas for fits and stuff. And so, not that I think that any of you are not smart enough to actually find out what our alliance fits are, because I think that all of you are actually smart enough to figure that out. But it's the perception that I don't want to, I just don't want to create any issues, So, so we'll do it a different way, and we'll do it here with EWB, and looks like there's a new version available. All right, so let's see here. Okay, I have a public profile. I know that I don't have an Eris. I've never flown one before, and so, yeah, I'm sure that I don't have one. Okay, so fits, and then Eris, and oh, good, max price, infinite. Oh, you can't see it. Damn. Okay, my head's in the way. There we go. Max price, infinite. I asked for this change because because I was trying to look up Titan fits the other day, and they had a cap of 150 billion on the value of a ship, which meant that if there were any Titans in here, you couldn't see them, because all of them are over 150 billion. So that's great. They made it unlimited. And all right, so here is Eris group PvP, and let's see here. Why does it just shows me tags of all of them? I'd rather see. Wow, this one is like no bueno. I mean, what the hell? It doesn't have anything on it, except for he's just armored up, but he has no attack whatsoever other than a scram. I need to be able to kill them if I capture them one-on-one. So that won't work. Now, how do I... Okay, so can I click on Eris here? Okay. I clicked... I wonder if Lioneers happens to be watching. I clicked on Eris, and it took me to this. I'm hoping to see only Erises. How do I do that? Look look at that beautiful banner he has. I just noticed that. Oh, he's got the percentage wrong. Oh my goodness, it's 50% off. So I just messaged him. It's 50% off right now. Well, those of you who are watching this on video, I'm sorry. The sale is over. But all of you watching live, yes, 50% off. And if you want to support EWB, because they're awesome, I use them all the time. Use the discount code of EWB at checkout, and you'll save another 3%. So, all right. How do I... Okay, so hull and class. Okay, class. Let's see. Are these destroyers? Here, can I just type in the name? I want to just type in the name and see it. I know the name. I want to see it by typing the name. And I can't do that. And the hull, I have to... How am I supposed to find this? They're not in alphabetical order. Okay. He's going to need to watch this video. The Lioneer needs to see some use case on this. He's really good about feedback and putting good shit into this. So, but this is a little bit of a hot mess. I don't know what class the bubblers are. Are they under destroyers? And so since I don't know the class, I can't select the ship here. And this definitely, okay, a couple things. One, can we make the list taller? And can we have it in alphabetical order? Okay, ERIS. Can I do it this way? Okay, there we go. So maybe I can search for it. It's just that I didn't know that this was a search window because it said ship type. Okay, maybe this is. Well, if I didn't understand it though, by looking at it, there's a little bit that could be improved with the UI to know that how to use it. And I'm I'm not saying that I am everybody. I'm only just a small section of the the player base that maybe most of you look at this and you just get it. But if there's room for improvement, improve it. So yeah, I just didn't know. So, but that's okay. Here we go. So I got where I want to be. And group PvP, let's see, can we now list these? Here's the next thing. Why do I keep running into all this stuff? These questions. I want to filter these. So how do I filter it? Because I want to see these by highest rated now. So, second from the top is what I want for a DPS fit. Oh, the tutors? Okay. I'll take a look at that. Thank you for the recommendation. And why is the page so big? I have a lot to say this morning, don't I? So yeah, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, it feels really big. Maybe this is all I need to see. And so, all right, this one looks very interesting, And so I'm going to copy it, and then we're gonna take it over here to my character here, and we're gonna import from clipboard tutors. Okay, tutors is a fleet, right? So tutors is a fleet fit. I believe the tutors are fleets, right? I don't know. So yeah, it is. Okay, so that's why this doesn't have any sort of self-repping. And how much power grid does it have? Not a whole lot. So I just wonder if I fly this, will it survive? So anyway, I want to show you all how responsive responsive Linear is to feedback. Let me refresh this one. Oh, the banner's gone now. I was going to show you, put up the new banner. Oh, it's down here. There it is. It's correct. 50% now. So, all right. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. So I'm looking at this, and sure, it's a fine start, but it is not a I don't think it's the final fit that I want, if that makes sense. It costs 97 million. Isn't that a little high? Oh, this is interesting. So it has a mobile depot with it, and it's to change the propulsion. Oh, how interesting. Okay. Let me unfit that, because module slot in use. Wait, but it's not. Look. 355. I should have him killed in 355. So, oh, there's another one, Daniel. Okay. Yeah, let's look at that one. Micro warp. Oh yeah, and an ancillary. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this one too. See, I'm going to be doing a lot of this
just followed
from solo, and so how fast can this go? Oh, 3162. That's nice and fast. Now there's nothing. Yeah, it's just regular. Okay. And let's see what kind of, see, null and void, okay. And 255, or 413. Wow. I feel like this is a pretty good face smasher. Now, the only thing, it does have a cloak on it. And here's the deal. The cloak makes it longer to grab, and but if I'm grabbing them with a bubble, then it doesn't matter, does it? And this is a scram, I would assume, not a disruptor. Yep, it's a scram. And how close do we have to be? Wow, really close. Okay. This is get all the way in your face. Okay, I like this one. This one's not bad. Odessa is the person who posted this. Wow, 3 years ago. All right. So I definitely there's one thing that I wanted, which I wasn't finding on here, and maybe it's here, I just don't know, which is oops, not that. Yeah, we all know about that one. Which is that I wanted to sort these differently. And so here's the sort. Oh, I kept looking for the filter up here instead of on the side. Okay. So sort order, date added, votes. Yeah. And Odessa, this one that you just linked to me happens to be the highest voted. All right. Well, there we go. So there's just maybe this is one thing about when you make changes to websites, which they just did a big change. They just did a big update. Is that people get lost, and so it takes time for them. And what happens is that when you make a change, some people really like it, some people won't. And if they can't find the sort button or whatever else, then they might go to another place if another place has the same information. And that's a big danger with making sweeping changes, and why you have to try and get them as right the first time as possible. So I know this from experience. Every time we made menu changes in some of our sites, we would see like a dip of like 10% over the next several days of the use of the site, and then it would slowly start to tick up again. And if we did good, it would tick up even higher than it would make a new normal high. But that was a thing that happened all the time. So, Beru, hello, nice to see you. And I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, so that's his name. Nice to see you as well, and welcome back. Yes, you just can't get away from Eve once you get pulled in. So, all right. So this one I like, and let's give it a name. We're gonna save it. Oh wait, let me look at what's in here, whether we need to do anything. So it's got a cargo scanner, and a ship scanner, warp disrupt probes, nanite repair paste, mobile depot. Okay, so let me ask a question of y'all. Why a mobile depot on both of these fits? Is that because you don't have room to store your loot, and so you put stuff in the mobile depot out there, or why? So both these fits had mobile depots on them, and I'm just not sure why. I mean, you deploy them out there. I mean, or is that like your focal point that you're orbiting around when you make the bubbles? Or I don't know. You still have to put that though, like 10K away. So bait, but you can't see into a mobile depot.
Balls of steel.
If it was a container.
1979 just subscribed.
Poindexter, thank you for the resub. 29 months as a sub. How about 580 gold to everybody here for the scanners that they also have in their inventory? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out my use case and whether or not I would use the scanners, because I'm not going to. I'm not going to. People want to warp to it. Then why not put an MTU out there? Titan rep is a weird way to play. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. So I'm not saying that this is the end all fit. What I'm saying is that I'm going to try it. We're going to go from there because this character has never flown one of these before. My Mimitar character, I use a bubbler all the time, and so. And I'm just trying to think of the cargo scanner and the ship scanner. Like, why would I, I don't think I need them. And so, the only other thing is that it could hold some of the ammo, or it could hold some loot or something like that. But if I have a station nearby, why don't I just warp to the station and warp back? So, I'm going to remove some stuff from this. And it's going to reduce the price a little bit. And, so, there we go. Probably won't need this much ammo. And so, but, see, there comes another neutral through. This is what I'm talking about, why I want to camp that gate. Sounds like a scout for a Black Ops fleet. Yeah, could be. Well, we're going to play with this. So I'll go with it as is right here. And then I'm going to... this was Odessa. We'll give Odessa a little bit of... credit here. There we go. Odessa inspired. All right. Save that one. And then going to give that to my other character who's going to go buy some ships for me and bring them out. So, yeah, we'll call that one Odessa inspired. We'll bring a couple of those out and we'll try them. So, does the Eris need some love? Maybe. I don't know. You know. Maybe. Okay, so. Yeah, I think we should bring another Eradicate out. And then... how much does this cost? 400 million and has 308,000 DHP. What kind of drones does it have in it? Okay. feel like this is pretty good. Gonna need a couple more cat boosters. That makes it stable. Okay, we got to unload the charges. And then I'll know the amount of space that I've got. And what is that? Heavy gremlin. Okay. I think that right. And nanite paste, I won't need to do any repairs right on the fly. Null and void. Right. We're at 392 million. And RAM. Oh, what I don't like is it has a micro jump. So, this is going to need to change. This is not going to be a fast ship. It's not at all. Go 994. These are all the same speed. Targeting bloom, though. One we're putting on. So I may not be able to catch people with, with the, with this, and it may just be purely up to my drones. So, there's another one to try. Oh man. So these rigs, boy, they add to the cost. But we're gonna try one of these at least. And all right, so save as. I'm trying to think of, so one of the ways that I name my ships is I name them things that cause me to have an association with how they're flown or what their purpose is. This one is to smash people in the face.
Welcome to the dragons.
Helping you out, just followed.
Helping you out, welcome. So this is going to be you know, close battle or whatnot. It is, so that up too. And then I don't have any Megathron stuff. I don't have any Dominic's Navy issue, which I kind of feel like maybe I should. A Dominic's Navy issue can do a fit similar to this and have like 1500 DPS. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, let's see here. Black Ops, Blockade Runner, Carrier, Citadel, Combat, Battle Cruiser. Oh yes, so I've never done a Myrmidon fit that is PvP. And you know, you can get a triple rep on these. But I don't know that... I don't know. Myrmidons aren't used in PvP very much, are they? Not that I'm aware of. Alright. Big Chin is a big win. Definitely want to build another one of these. And I have a high slot that's open there. Trying to think of what might be useful there. I'm not sure that there is a lot that would be useful there. And that's why it's left open. Certainly not going to put a cloak in there. This ship, I probably have the most kills with it. Oh, and by the way, so yesterday we were flying this and I got killed by a cenotaph. And so I looked up which of my characters, because I thought I probably had one character out here that could actually do the cenotaph, and I have none. So I looked on my horde characters, and it turns out that my Markee Dragon character has every single skill for it, other than the pod bracers. And so I got him started training on that last night, and I've got a fit which is 1.1 billion for a PvP fit that I'm gonna try out there. And so I won't be doing group stuff. I'll just be doing you know, small teams working together or something like that. But yeah, so anyways, training that, and so maybe in the next couple of weeks could be flying around a cenotaph. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to want to buy a couple more of those. And then Combat Recon, the Kite. Warp screen within 18. You know, I think that I've flown this a few times and just not had good luck with it. But if I were to yeah, it's got a good range for a good orbit. Warp disrupt within 48. I mean, these things are just nasty. So the Lachesis, if I remember right, is the one that cannot be detected by directional scanners. There we go. Okay. Yep. So this one is a definite yes. And you know what that one's going to be great for? That one is going to be great for sitting in sites that explorers want to do. He's going to be an explorer killer. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right. Not fast enough target lock? You're right. Might not be. This is not... Let's see. Yeah, you're right. It might not be. We're going to try it, though. I might have to, change these out. But I'm going to give it a try. And see, that's the thing. We're going to refine these even further by use. He's a fast lock Thalos or Artie Loki. Well, let me give it a try. See, the thing about this one is they don't know it's there. Because I'm not on D-scan. And so I'll have it already scanned in and already be sitting just right at the right spot. And so if they're not paying attention, then, I'm going to try it. All right. This is probably one of my favorite ships. I've done a lot of combat with these. And one dampener puts frigate lock range out to under 30k. Yeah, I could replace one of the. Let me think about it. I think that you have good stuff, good suggestions there. But I want to play with it. So wait, so that's interesting. Hull with an armor up. I'm wondering why. Well, I guess because I haven't done it so much out here. So it's my Markee Dragon character in Horde that has used this so extensively. I was wondering why there was no date on it and stuff. So we'll try a couple of them. I think it looks like the same fit. Okay. Have any of you ever done solo PvP with a Vexer? It's like a little bit evil. And it's cheap. I don't know how well this would actually work. What's this propulsion speed here? Gosh, 598. It's not very fast. All right, I'm not gonna worry about that one right now. All right, so let's look at our Navy issue. I see this here. So I have flown these before. .640 DPS. And it's still 45 seconds. Damn. .54 seconds. It's interesting. So I probably haven't flown one of these with this character. I have with my Markee Dragon character, and it's interesting. It doesn't cost too much. It's 100 million. If you turn off the propulsion, once you capture them, oh my god, with that you're still, with this on, you're still only a minute. You better drain them quick. It's like, is that worth it? This almost feels like some sort of fleet thing. Like, I'm trying to think of the math here. Maybe you're just pulsing this here, and if you remove the charges, 645, and maybe you're just pulsing this as needed. I don't know. It's an interesting fit. And how far? 2200. And a web. And a scram. So yeah, ancillary won't use cap as long as there's charges in it. You are correct. And so we can look at this as saying, you know, okay, it's not going to use cap until it runs out. And then, you know, if it runs out, well, you know, you got a problem. You got to get it reloaded. So maybe this is just, well, you have to stop repping to get it reloaded too. So there's a lot to it. Yeah. Let me oh, interesting. Those are Navy acolytes. So it's less DPS, but they have a lot more survivability. So I think this is worth a shot. Trying it out. All right. You're watching on video. We'll see you in the next episode.